Hello and welcome to Caribbean Vibrations TV's #1 Caribbean show. I'm your host Alan, and today we're coming to you from the T.O. Food and Drink Festival. Here's what's coming up on today's show. Caribbean Vibrations is back in Toronto attending events. We stop by the Shea Moisture pop-up celebrating the Do You campaign and speak with brand manager Maureen Katheka and Carlin Purcell. We then jump over to the T.O. Food and Drink Fest and speak with a number of vendors from the Caribbean Diaspora showcasing their Caribbean-inspired products. Stay tuned and learn what items you should look out for this summer on Caribbean Vibrations. You're watching Caribbean Vibrations, and we are coming to you from the T.O. Food and Drink Fest with my good friend Denise. How are you doing today?
Hi, welcome. Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. I'm about to eat this. Now, first question for everybody. Where do you represent in the Caribbean?
Trinidad and Tobago, #1. I don't think so.
I ain't here to fight nobody. I ain't here to fight nobody.
#1 in the Caribbean, but okay.
Now, with your Trini self, what do you have for me today?
Roti shark taco. So last year we started July, and we're here brand new with this new experiment, and everyone has been rating it 10 out of 10, so let's see what you think.
And tell me what's in it.
So we have lettuce, cucumbers, we have a Trinidadian sauce, then we have tamarind sauce that came straight from Trinidad and Tobago, fresh off the plane. We have shark, cabbage, tomatoes, onions and stuff, and we have like a nice chipotle sauce at the top. Yeah.
Now, people want to find where you and the van is at. How do they do that?
So right now we are at Communal, I think it's .eats on Instagram, for right now until we get a permanent location. Yes.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
And you're watching Caribbean Vibrations, and I'm about to chow down. You're watching Caribbean Vibrations, and we're coming to you from the T.O. Food and Drink Fest, and I'm here with Nessa and Suzette from Essence of Flavor. So first of all, tell us where you represent, where you're from.
I'm from Jamaica.
What part of Jamaica?
Hanover, Lucy.
Oh, I love that. On the way to the grill. Awesome. Now, Suzette, what do you have for us today?
Today we have 2 types of marinades, a dry rub, 4 levels of hot sauce, and a spice-infused jam.
And tell us a little about Essence of Flavor and why you started it.
So Essence of Flavor is a multi-generational family business. The inspiration came from my grandmother. She was the first female farmer in Hanover. And my mom came up with the recipe. We put a modern twist to it. So now we have 3 generations in the kitchen making all of our products.
I love it. Multi-generational family business. Keeping it all in. We got the next one over here, the younger one that they're doing this for. So let me try this jam, please.
Okay, so this is the Mima's spice-infused jam. It's named after my mother.
Nemo. I like that. Okay.
So it's tropical blend. It's got mango, passion fruit, dragon fruits, pineapple, and a little bit of chocolate Scotch bonnet pepper.
Ooh, Scotch bonnet. Could be problems. I worried.
All right, you see?
Yo, that's good. That's good. That's good. So if people want to find out about your business, how can they do that? Is there a website, Instagram? Tell us.
So we are on Instagram at Essence of Flavor. We're on Facebook, Essence of Flavor, or you can find us online at essenceofflavor.ca.
Thank you so much for your time, Suzette. Thank you, Nessa. And you're watching Caribbean Vibrations. You stood there and look good. That's all we need you to do. That's all we needed you to do. You're watching Caribbean Vibrations, coming to you from the T.O. Food and Drink Fest. And we're here with Teresa from Boozy Scoops. Now, when I walked up on here, I was like, Boozy Scoops? So, first of all, tell us, where do you represent in the Caribbean?
So we represent Guyana. So we are the Guyanese, and we have the flair of the Guyanese sauce going inside the ice cream.
So tell us about the concept. What is it?
So we've created an alcohol-infused dessert sauce. We blended it down, we added the alcohol, you pour it on your ice cream, and then you get a boozy scoop.
Is it rude if I say that's so Guyanese? But that's so inventive because now you got an amazing sauce for the ice cream. What kind of flavors do you have?
So we got pina colada coconut rum, cherry brandy, funky monkey chocolate banana, triple berry vodka martini, and an apple Johnny caramel.
Now, before I sample this, if people want to find out how they can get this, is there a website, social media?
Go to boozyscoops.ca.
Perfect. And I'm a sample, and you're going to watch me, and you're watching Caribbean Vibrations. Ooh, let's try this. Okay, let's try.
Cheers.
I love to eat.
130 pounds of pure Bajan.
I love to eat.
Everybody want to know how it gets the bone if I don't eat all that. What we tell them now?
When you see me coming, don't watch my size. I just eat morning, noon, and night. When you see me coming, don't watch my size. I ain't eating all through my life.
You're watching Caribbean Vibrations, coming to you from the TO Food and Drink Fest, and we're here with Rain from Jammy Foods. How you doing today?
I am great today, and I'm happy to be here to let everybody know what Jammy Foods is doing.
We are happy to have you. Question we ask everybody, where do you represent in the Caribbean?
Jamaica, J-A, Jam Down.
Tell us about Jammy Foods.
So Jammy Foods, it's about community. First of all, the word Jammy means community in Swahili. So everything that we're putting forth is to build community, build health, build togetherness, basically upscaling together. That's basically what Jammy Foods is doing. So we focus on a lot of sea moss, so that's the main thing that we do.
What can I sample today? What can you give me to sample right now?
If you want the sea moss gel, we have the plain sea moss gel, which is very versatile. You can put it in all your foods, soup, smoothies, anything like that.
What are some of the benefits of the sea moss?
All right, so sea moss, our bodies have 102 minerals. Sea moss carries over 90 of those minerals. So you're taking in different minerals every day. It's good for digestion, it's good for detoxing the body, and it's good for inflammation. So we don't like to talk about cure or health, but we like to talk about the benefits of it, and it is something that's good to take. If you have indigestion, it helps with your indigestion. If you want energy, throw away the Red Bull. Forget about the coffee. Take a tablespoon of this and see if you don't fly.
So what flavor is this and what's in it?
So this is sorrel sea moss, which is the family of hibiscus. So it's good for the red blood cells, red blood, but we make it taste even better by adding nutmeg, cinnamon, and ginger, and a little bit of pimento.
I can't wait to taste this. Oh, see, in the back is where the kick comes in. Oh, that's good, that's good. Now, you know, usually you hear healthy things you don't like the taste. I could eat this.
We have to figure out a way to be innovative, and so that someone would want to take something healthy but know that it still tastes good. So that's the main reason why we made flavors.
Thank you so much, Rain. And don't forget, you can find them at JammyExpress.com, and you're watching Caribbean Vibrations.
Thank you.
You're watching Caribbean Vibrations, and we're coming to you from the TO Food and Drink Festival here at the Pure Bliss booth with my friend Christina. How are you doing today?
Well, thank you.
First of all, I ask everybody, where do you represent in the Caribbean?
Trinidad.
Trinidad. Don't forget about Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Now, tell us about Pure Bliss.
Pure Bliss is our baby right now. It's from Guyana, our coconuts. We take the coconut, we put it in the bottle, nothing added, nothing taken, all natural, 100%. Unpasteurized. And we also have Pure Bliss Sea Moss, the jelly as well.
That sounds great. So natural, nothing added. If people want to find out, where can they find it?
pureblisscw.ca.
Thanks so much, Christina.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And you're watching Caribbean Vibrations. You're watching Caribbean Vibrations, and we're coming to you from the TO Food and Drink Fest inside the Taste of Caribbean Pavilion. I'm here with Sandy. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks. So,
We ask everybody, where do you represent for the Caribbean?
well, I personally represent Jamaica. Hey, I love to Jamaica.
Yeah, people in the place. So tell us about the Taste of Caribbean Pavilion.
Right. Well, today we're representing quite a few different islands. We're representing Trinidad. We're representing St. Lucia, Jamaica, Grenada. So we are representing a wide variety of islands.
So why are you doing this pavilion here today?
Well, we figure the best way to get our community out is to bring it to the mainstream. And TO and Food, Drink, and Fest are one of the largest food festivals in the city. And we figure the best way to get our people out here is to be here. So.
And also, you do something, so you're promoting what you do as well. So what are you doing coming up?
Exactly. Well, we are going to be on Eglinton West come June July 22nd and 23rd, as well as in the St. Lawrence Market. We'll be there from June until September, the first Sunday of every month.
So tell us about Taste the Caribbean Festival.
Well, what it is a culinary experience where you're going to be having the opportunity to dine with quite a few different chefs representing their island, as well as artisans and a variety of different food vendors as well.
And if people want to find out more information of how to connect with you and Taste the Caribbean, where can they go?
Please check out the website, www.tastethecaribbean.ca.
Thanks for your time, Sandy.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks, Caribbean Vibrations.
And you're watching Caribbean Vibrations. Time to yam some food. You're watching Caribbean Vibrations, coming to you from T.O. Drink and Food Fest, and we are here with the ladies of Bomb Chocolat. Edith and Abida, how are you doing today?
I'm blessed, thank you. How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm blessed, thank you.
Now, where do you guys represent? What country are you from?
I'm from Ghana, but we're representing Barbados today because my husband is Bajan, so we're representing Barbados.
See, Barbados, the West Indies, so we don't have to talk about the jollof rice. Now, tell us about Bomb Chocolat. Tell us about your popcorn, how you guys make it, and why do you do it?
Okay, so our popcorn is gourmet. Every piece of popcorn is covered with white chocolate. The first flavor that we did was red velvet, and it took off. And so then I realized maybe I should make other flavors. And so we started introducing flavors one by one. The last flavor that we introduced was our pineapple coconut, and that was last summer, and it's been a hit ever since.
Now, if people want to find out about you guys, Bomb Chocolat, is there a website, social media, how can they find you guys?
So we are on Instagram, and it's Bomb Chocolat, so it's bomb_chocolate_a lot.
Now, you know I'm going to sample some of this chocolate, and I want to thank you both for your time today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And you're watching Caribbean Vibrations. I think they're onto something. Thank you so much. You're watching Caribbean Vibrations, and we are coming to you today from the T.O. Food and Drink Fest. And I'm here with Chef Raquel Fox. How you doing today?
Oh, listen, Alan, I am just elated to be here at the Toronto Food and Drink Fest. I'm meeting wonderful people from everywhere, all over Canada. And then the highlight, of course, is I finally get to meet yours truly.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the fact that you watch this show because we love everybody who supports us. Now, for everybody, ask them, where do you represent in the Caribbean?
So I'm originally from Nassau, Bahamas.
Now, you were telling me, though, but your parents is from which island in the Bahamas?
So my grandmother is from the island of Andros, which happens to be the largest island in the Bahamas and also known for the best cook in the Bahamas. Yes, I said it.
All right, Andros, Nassau, you've been warned. Now, Chef, you have a couple things on display here today. Tell us about your cookbook.
Okay, so my cookbook, Dining in Paradise, was really paying homage to my wonderful grandmother. I grew up with her and just being her sous chef from the age of 5 years old. So these recipes are just so near and dear to my heart. It's a taste of my beautiful Bahamas. And I'm talking, seafood is our thing. Have you had conch?
Yes.
Okay, so we have lots of conch in here, and conch is also readily available here in Ontario as well. And we're doing seafood, some red snapper, quintessential Bahamian steam sauce, smothered over it, over 150 recipes, some wonderful cocktails. If you guys have had the Goombay Smash, Bahamian Gully Wash, which is gin and coconut water. Desserts, our national dessert is guava duff, some coconut tart, pineapple tart. Guys, you got to get this book. It's on my website, or you can purchase it wherever books are sold.
Just listening to that description, I'm hungry. So, what'd you make for me today?
Oh my goodness, all right. Alan, I made you a traditional Bahamas steam sauce, which is a tomato-based zesty dish, and you're gonna taste the love in this dish, okay? I bottle them, and they're low in sodium, very healthy, gluten-free, low in sugar, very clean products. So this is going on some local farm-raised Ontario trout, which I happen to be the ambassador as well. And I'm putting it over some wonderful Caribbean sweet potato mash and top it with a little coconut microgreens. Just look at that.
Okay.
That's calling you. That's Sunday dinner right there.
Take a look at this. Whew, this looks so good. So people want to find out more information about your sauces, your books, what you're up to, where can they go on social media and website?
Okay, so guys, you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, islandgirlwithayouFoods.com. And guys, go into Loblaws. My sauces are there, Island Girl Foods, nationwide, throughout Canada, okay? I have a delicious mango jerk sauce where that mango balance that flavorful heat. Of course, you're about to sample the Bahama steam sauce, and I have a flavor pepper sauce. Now, this isn't a sauce that's gonna burn your palate. It has delicious fruits, herbs, vegetables, shadow benny, apricots, apple, great on nachos, oysters, any and everything, guys. You have to try my sauces in the international aisle at Loblaws.
I love it. She knows what she's doing. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, Alan.
And you're watching Caribbean Vibrations. You know what I'm gonna do next. You're right. Mountain yam this.
So good, guys.
This is so good. Trout so light.
Yes, and so healthy for you.
So good. And you know where we're at, T.O. Food Drink Fest, and you're watching Caribbean Vibrations.
Caribbean Vibrations.
She know the song better than me.
Caribbean vibration.
You're watching Caribbean Vibrations, and we're coming to you from the Shea Moisture event at Soho House, Toronto. And I'm speaking to my St. Lucian sister-in, Miss Carlin Purcell.
I'd like to officially welcome you to the Shea Spring Celebration.
One of the things I always strive to do is to uplift and showcase Black women. Being a Black woman, I have so many opportunities for me to represent. If a Black woman is fully empowered and supported, man, the magic she can create, and that's what tonight is all about.
I am the brand manager here at Shea Moisture, and I'm so excited to welcome each and every one of you here.
When I look around at all the different stations, I look and I see empowerment.
So this is our first event post-pandemic. The last of such events we did was in February of 2019, last week just before the world closed down. So first things first, excited to be getting back with key members of our community. So we've got people from the media, influencers, notable people that we work with to, advocate for our brand here in Canada. This event in particular today, two things that we are doing is to not only celebrate the new products that we've launched this year, but fundamentally also just empower Canadians and especially members for our community, which is very much in line with the campaign that we have this year that is titled Do You. It's an empowerment campaign that's all about celebrating the richness of us.
I want you to take a moment and we're going to chant our Do You mantra. I see you. I see you. I honor you. I honor you. I love you. I love you. Do you, boo? Do you?
This year we've taken a different angle. Yes, we're still here to overserve her with products that work for her hair and her skin, but we also are taking it a notch higher and empowering her to just live out her full potential. So we're celebrating Black beauty, we're celebrating the Black community, and we're celebrating the richness of our culture.
Woo! I love that. That's so much. That's so empowering. It's great that a company's taking a stand like that. And you spoke about some products. So what are some of the products you're offering now?
If you know Black people and you know textured hair, we're all about laying those edges. We're all about getting those smooth holds for your hair when you're laying your hair out, when you have your braids on. So we've launched two amazing styling gels. They are made with a non-alcoholic formula. So we have a coconut hibiscus styling gel that is more for curl definition. Then we've got one with the Jamaican black castor oil one is more for the smooth holds.
So as you said, this is your first event in a while. What else you guys have coming up?
So this is a fast media and influencers event, and more of our close community members who work with us as part of our brand ambassador group. But what we had last year at the tail end of the pandemic was, as Canada was getting into a post-pandemic routine, was a Caribbean pop-up. We're coming back bigger and better this year, but more than that, in the summer, we're also going to be launching our Dream Fund. It's the second round of it this year, and it's very much in line with our purpose to empower Black female entrepreneurs in Canada. We're a brand that really wants to take it a notch high, and this year we're going to be giving out more grants to the community members and celebrating them in a bigger way than we've done before.
I love it. You guys are doing so much great work, and we appreciate you having us here today.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming.
Our pleasure, our pleasure. And you're watching Caribbean Vibrations. Tonight is all about empowerment and self-expression. And it's interesting because you and I started talking about the different things that are going on. And you said to me, yo, there's a tarot card reading. I was like, hey, I don't know about them things. So I want you to explain kind of what we spoke about.
Yeah, and that is a part of our cultural inheritance that a lot of us don't fully understand, myself included. I learned about the African medicine wheel really late. And I have been also learning, or I guess you can say the unlearning. We often talk about equity from the lens of, teaching white folks about white consciousness or the white racial frame. And I think that there needs to be an even bigger focus on us remembering our cultural inheritance, the fact that we have our own African cosmology. A lot of people know about the Chinese. I know I'm a fire, and I'm like, but in African cosmology, we also have the Dagara cosmology wheel, or what is also known as the African medicine wheel. And each year, the year that you're born in, it dictates what your sign is. So for me, I'm a fire sign because I was born in 7, and that's in the southern part of the wheel. And when you think about tarot cards, and you think about the wisdom of the intelligence of the elements, of nature, of the animals, of all of that, like, it is a part of our cultural inheritance, but we have been taught to hate it because, again, we were all socialized, or I would say that racism as a process, as a structural process, and as a power construct continues to dominate our worldview. So we have to really rethink about a lot of those things we've been taught to hate, or we've been taught to be afraid of, and really take our power back. Even I grew up in the Caribbean in St. Lucia thinking that voodoo is bad. Like, I shouldn't believe in it. But when you learn about the wisdom tradition of West Africa, again, when I trace my roots back to West Africa, because a couple of years ago, not going through a cultural identity crisis, but I just really wanted to deepen my belief system in something that wasn't dictated by whiteness, right? So to me, I had to go back to the ancestral knowledge. I had to relearn from the eyes of our ancestors and our elders who have left books and frameworks and research for us. So why aren't we using this as part of our day-to-day? So that's really why I'm passionate when I see events such as this, like Shea Gets It.
I love that. I'm sorry to cut you off, Black Girl Magic, because I was feeling it. Thank you so much for your time, Carla.
Oh, thank you. And thank you, Caribbean Vibrations, for the love.
That's what we do. And you're watching Caribbean Vibrations. Thanks for watching Caribbean Vibrations. Follow us on social media at CaribVibeTV or visit our website, CaribbeanVibrationsTV.com. I'm your host and guide, Alan, and we'll see you next time on Caribbean Vibrations.